It's the second week of Wimbledon. On center court, the grass behind the baseline has worn thin and brown. Up in the royal box, the king has arrived. Roger Federer walks down the aisle to his plum seat while shaking hands and smiling politely. To the strangers around him, such as Joe Root and Michael McIntyre, and below them, for the first time this championships, Novak Djokovic faces a fellow seeded player after swatting aside his first three opponents while losing only one service game. Djokovic finally faced a serious test. Alex de Minaur is still yet to reach a Grand Slam semifinal, but he has made the quarterfinals in all four majors, and it is only a matter of time before the 26-year-old goes much further, having won 9 titles on tour. What unfolded here was a wild ride brimming with skill and endeavor from both players as Djokovic fought back to a 1-6, 6-4, 6-4, 6 cheered on by his girlfriend. British number 2, Katie Boulter, the Australian, went toe-to-toe with Djokovic, hitting the 7-time Wimbledon champion with a barrage of flat, hard ground strokes in a match that had everything a rapt center court crowd could wish for. The longest rally of the tournament, 34 shots, won by Djokovic, ferocious hitting, respectful applause for each other's brilliance, and a textbook shout of "Come on, Roger!" between points halfway through the 4th set. Just as everyone was becoming slightly delirious in the afternoon sun, the score failed to tell the story of a match in which de Minaur exposed Djokovic's serve time, and time again. He broke 6 times in all, and yet that felt like a paltry return from his 19 breakpoint opportunities, some of which came in games which he still managed to win, but several of which escaped his grasp. Djokovic had 2 key problems here. The first was himself. This was less the player who had cruised through the opening rounds with the ball on a string, and more like the player who had toiled for so much of the year. Crucially, his first